Hello YouTube, it's Lalaboo Baby and I'm back with another video. Just kind of here to show the different notebooks I'm using, and these are the Circa Levenger Arc planners, or better known as disc bound. I have here my newest notebook. I believe in my previous videos I showed this one, which is the leather hot pink one from Staples. But this is my newest one. This is the cloth notebook from Levenger in plum. It comes with the attached band. I have also included on this one the Circa Twilight discs, and you can see how pretty those are. These discs would also go with a beautiful blue notebook, and even black. You could put it with a black one, but it really looks good, as you can see, with plum. The band just goes back like that. It's only attached in the inside, so it's not attached to the back. And let me just kind of show you. I'm doing this one-handed, and that's where it rests. You can see the Levenger label there. It does have in the inside pockets. So there's two pockets here and a big long pocket right there. This is the junior size with the 1.5 inch discs. So this is my main planner. And then I made this one my financial planner. So this is where I do all my bill payments, track all that and everything. And I'm using the Bowl Full of Lemons Financial Mini Kit, the Rainbow Planner. I had these printed by a lady from the Planner Accessories group on Facebook. I also included a couple of extra sheets from the Chevron Planner group on Facebook, like this budget one, which I really like. And it's just on a full sheet of paper, and I folded it in half. Some of the sheets that are included is called this bill payment tracker, so you can kind of see it has really pretty colors, and you can kind of mark off each month the different bills. So you can, a great way to track that you got everything done that month. And then this sheet here is the I would say the bill payment sheet. You can kind of mark the bills, how much you paid, and so forth. This is kind of like a general ledger, just like your kind of checkbook. This is another sheet I was using to track catalog orders and such from the other group, but this is, I'll just kind of go to a blank, but this is the expense tracker here. The next one is, and I'm going to go again to a blank, is the paycheck tracker. So you can put your paydays, and this is great if there's more than one income. You have more than one income source, or there's two paycheck, spouses or whatever. You can kind of mark how much and when you got paid and total it out, and then kind of it gives you a nice perspective of what you have coming in. The next area is, and I'm going to go to a blank again, where you can put your website account billing information and passwords. And then I just have a couple of blank pages from Levenger. And then I have an envelope here where I can put, I use it as an inbox and outbox. I put my bills in here, and then when I'm done with it, I put it in the outbox. So that's my bill payment or financial notebook. This here, this is, I just kind of created, a journal, and this is a temporary thing right now. This plastic cover is from Levenger. It came with the Smart Planner. And what I did was I just repurposed it, and I created my own little journal. I made a pretty cover sheet with some paper, and I went and did some printables for the monthly calendars, so I can mark off when I don't know. I'm just messing around with stuff right now. But I'm not going to show you the inside because it's actually very personal. But this is where I do my journaling and my Bible study. What I plan to do is planning to get this next. This is a soft folio from Levenger, and it comes now in plum. And I'm planning to get this and make it my main binder, so exchange that. And then this binder notebook will then become my journal planner. So that's the plan, is to get that next month in junior size. Anyway, and I just love the I love the Levenger catalog, you guys. It's like my own kid catalog, you know. They just have such beautiful stuff. Anyway, so these are the three binders I'm using, or notebooks I'm using, all disc-bound. I love the disc-bound system. I love that I can like, I'll show you. I love this. Love that I can do this. I love being able to fold this in half like that. This is especially great when you know, you're sitting somewhere and you have a little space, whatever, and I just put this on my lap and I can write. And great for a student, you know, and they're in those small desks and stuff, and they got the big book and whatever. So this is great. I love being able to fold that in half. I really, really do. Anyway, so I'm planning to keep with this system. And I did come from using a Filofax. I've come from using a Franklin Covey. This is my most favorite. And then getting something like this, if you're like, well, I really like having my nice, beautiful leather binder. There's different options other than just this. There's different leather binder or notebook options through Levenger. I would suggest taking a look at levenger.com. if you're interested in this type of disc-bound. And the great thing is I can change my mind anytime without spending a whole lot of money, because these staple notebooks are very reasonable. I can change my discs. I can decide, well, I don't want this notebook for this purpose. I can just take this off the cover, okay, the notebook itself, and put, you know, maybe I decide I want to use this instead, and I can just put that on top of there and take this and repurpose this for something else or whatever. That's what's great about it too. You can just make your own notebook, and all you need is these discs and a punch. And just make something completely different. You can make your covers. I decide I don't like this pattern anymore. I want to use something else. Like I made this one, you know, and I can just make it, punch it, put it in. Oh, well, I don't want that in there anymore. And I can just take it out and say done or whatever. Or take a whole section out and just put it on some other disc. Anyway, that's my little hoot for for this. I love it. I really, really do. And I'm glad Levenger is a company that has some different options to make these our own and make them pretty, as well as, hey, we got our washi tape, as you can see, and we can just do it yourself for all the DIY people out there. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend and happy planning.